Let's go. Right. Come on. You got these. You do these videos when you're on about 7.5 million subscribers, but you know, I'm going to do one on 75 subscribers, so I don't care. Hate on me all you like. Well, this is weird. Never really done something like this, ever. This is something that I was actually going to put on Instagram, just going to type up and write. I originally typed it out. But as I was just typing last night, I was just like, I feel like it would just be a bit more connecting, a bit more, make an impact a bit more maybe, if I just spoke. I love speaking, so I would rather use that strong point and just try and get across as much as possible. I'm gonna be mega honest about some stuff that I've never really spoken about, ever. These past few years of my life have been very tough, if I'm honest. But it's only been in this recent season and these past few months where I've really been able to call out and recognise that through years I haven't actually been doing all that great. Just wanting to quit every day, not wanting to live but not wanting to die at the same time, but thinking it was a lot better off. So yeah, I think what made it even worse was giving into shame and guilt and just fear and just letting have the keys to my life. Being someone who's unintentionally just under the spotlight, if you can say, began to put this false expectation on my life that I had to be this strong, secure, great person who has it all together, when in actual fact I wasn't. I was the complete opposite. Doing this is like when you shake a Coke bottle and you put a Mento in it. That's just what my life looked like. It was just dangerous. Everything just building up and all these emotions that no one's supposed to carry on their own. And because I'm this crazy extrovert person, as a result of me not letting out and keeping everything in, it made me be quite a horrible person. And at the time I didn't recognise it. I wasn't cool with anyone. Like, I did some things that I wouldn't want to do, but because I was living in that mentality, I didn't care, just did not care. Then feeling all these things for so long, I just began to ignore them and act like they weren't there. And once that happened, it just became numb. It just became numb to me. I wasn't happy, wasn't sad, just nothing. Like, people would be like, "Oh, you okay?" And I'll be like, yeah. And then I couldn't even say no because I didn't know how I was feeling. I just didn't know. You know, those of you who know me know I'm the crazy extrovert, and those of you who'll know me even better will know that my name means laughter. I love making people laugh. I love making people smile, just bringing some people joy. And the issue was, for so long I was making so many people happy that I just forgot what happiness was myself. Like, I was just putting on this brave face. I didn't want to let anyone down. I didn't want people to think they couldn't rely on. Like, I always wanted to be the happy person. I always wanted to bring joy to everyone. But I just had this brave face, but it was just dangerous. So in this season of a time out, you could say, I've really learnt a lot about myself. I think when you realise it's okay not to be okay, that's when you really win. For so long, and it is a big thing, definitely in our society, of if you're feeling down, you can't let anyone else know about it. And that's how I was. I had to really sit down and just say to myself, what am I in this game for? Am I in this game of life for, am I in this to try and impress others, or am I trying to be the best version of myself? And I knew I had the complete wrong mindset for it. Like, I wanted to just make sure I was impressing everyone all the time, whether it was family, whether it was friends, church, anything. You know, many of you know I've been off social media for a while, and you know what, social media is great. I absolutely love it. Instagram is like my main thing. Love it. I think it's awesome. But in this time away, I have realised a lot how much of a distraction it is and how dangerous it can be. People striving to be the best, show the best of themselves, and everyone knows that cliche of everyone puts the best life on. It's like you want to show everyone you're strong, but in reality you're hurting, and you know it, but you don't want to let everyone know that you're hurting. There's comparison, pride, jealousy, lust, just everything. And I think social media is so good to just, like, you can have a laugh on, like it is funny, like I do enjoy it, but I think when it comes down to it, I'm like, when you see the bigger picture of what it is and what it can do to you, then that's when you realise you don't actually need it as much as you think you do. You wait for the like to come in, you wait for the comment, and you kid yourself, you know who you are, you kid yourself and say to people, oh, I'm not bothered about likes, I'm not bothered about the comments, but you are. You've put a story up and you're constantly checking to who's seen the story, and you're not bothered about who's seen your story. You're wondered and bothered if that one person has seen your story that you put it up for. And I know, because I've been there so many times, like, that is what my Instagram and my social media became about. From someone who would use it more than most people, I would post so much to try and impress other people. Having the time away from it has made me realise that the weakest people aren't actually the weak people. The weakest people are actually the strong ones. And these people are me, and these people are you. This was probably the first time I've ever faced something like and just pressed pause. Just completely took a break from it all, pressed pause on life, and just said, okay God, I'm willing to face this with you, let's go, let's do it. We like to think that time heals our wounds, when in actual fact it doesn't. It's what we do with that time that has the ability to heal our wounds. Like, have you actually just stopped? Have you actually just stopped where you are, and just said, I need to sort this out? Like, not just progress past it, like press pause and just say, I need to figure this out, I need to do it. We don't like to admit that we're hurting. I think men more than anyone, because men want to have, like, the muscles, they want to be, hey, who? Want to be perceived bigger and better and greater, and so they hold it all in, and it's just not, and it's why a lot of abuse happens. It's why some pretty dark stuff happens, because they hold it all in and they just have to let it go because they've got no one to go to let it out. I speak this video not to show me off and be like, look at this, look at me. Like, I don't want that at all. I really don't. It's more of a case of I just want to let this out, and I feel like this could actually impact someone. I don't know. It's okay not to be okay, but it's not okay to just keep it in. You don't want to do what so many influencers have unfortunately done. You don't want to get to that point. You need to speak up. I encourage you, go to a friend, a family member, your pastor, go to your church. I don't know who it may be, your brother, your sister, your mother, your dog. Don't go to your dog. Just go to anyone, just someone. And if you don't have that person in your life, then I highly recommend going and be that person for someone else, because watch when you go and be that person to someone else, how people will come to you and hold you for it, and you'll see the breakthrough coming in your life for it. If you're not in a church, I'll just say go and get connected in one. Just go to your local, go and find one. Like, I'm not saying that makes everything so much better, but the amount of people in that church that are really willing to help you, in the church on a whole, they wanna hear from you. If you don't know about God and all this church thing, then just drop me a message. I'll be more than happy to speak about it. Any questions you may have, just come and ask me. I'm so blessed to have so many great friends and accountability in my life through church. I've got an awesome, strong family who are just so supportive to me, whatever. Like, I've done so much stuff that I just don't deserve any of these people, yet they are still here for me to this day and fighting on my corner. I know I had to go through that lesson in those years of getting rid of my ego, getting rid of this pride and not making everything about me. And it's so hard sometimes because being in the church as well, it's like it feels like everyone looking at you. It feels like when you mess up, everyone knows about it, everyone does. And there's been times in my life where I don't deserve any of this, absolutely any of this. But I know, deep down, through it all, I remember being in the worst times of my life, the lowest points. I just knew deep down that God really did have a plan for my life, and I'm not coming to preach it yet. I'm honestly not. I'm just saying that He does, and it's like there is a purpose for you here. That you've got to admit to yourself, yeah, I am hurt and I am struggling. I am so far from perfect. I'm still an absolute mess. I'm not gonna lie, I am. And it would be so stupid of me to make this video and go, I'm so whole again now, I'm feeling good. Like, I'm feeling so much happier in myself. I'm feeling so much greater because I spoke about it, and it was in the time that I just felt like I had this mask and I was just hiding everything. It was like, it just wasn't healthy at all. So I would just really encourage you guys, just go and speak up, go and do what you have to do. If this has really helped you, let me know, I guess. Not so I can go, oh, well done, Isaac, woo! It's more like, oh wow, okay, yeah, this stuff does work. And maybe you can go and help someone else out, I don't know. So yeah, keep going, speak up, and God loves you. Peace out, guys. That was really hard.